The Fargo Five. I'm Conrad Fargo. That was Spirit Box with Holy Roller. We're moving on to Fargo favorites. This is the segment where we talk about all the cool places in Fargo to go because Yvette Reyes, our guest. Hello, Yvette.
Hi.
From FM Ariel. She has all kinds of favorite places because she lives in this town. So she knows what to do and where to go. And she's going to tell us. So don't go nowhere. That's happening. But first, subscribe. You should subscribe. So I got to open, right? I'm getting good. So I've learned that you need to open by telling, because they open up the YouTube video and they go, what am I even watching? It's just people talking. So you got to tell them and say, this is the segment where we do the blah, right? So I got to do that.
Yeah.
I'm getting good at that. But I need to say, subscribe. Hit the button.
The intense eye contact.
It's yeah. Subscribe right now. Do it. Okay. So I need to open with that. Or you could just go to Amazon.com. I'm for sale there. Did I tell you that I'm for sale? I feel like that's like a hook, right? Like to get people to actually open up Amazon.com. Really? Conrad. They'll go, Conrad Fargo. And there I am.
Conrad with a C, not a K.
Yes. Conrad with a C, not a K. Otherwise, very easy to spell. Unlike Yvette.
Yeah, it's
which
French.
is spelled with a J.
No. Offended.
No, my guest last week was Derek Estivo, and that also starts with a Y. But so that starts with a Y and is pronounced Estivo, but you're not Yvette.
You're Yvette.
You're Yvette. So there you go with that. Is that, how much fun is that, having a name that's hard to spell?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But I have noticed that the more people that I meet that are from like French-speaking countries, that they're like, oh, I know people that also have your name. But just growing up, there was never another Yvette.
So I am a millennial, and I'm having a child, and I am going to name him something atypical with an atypical spelling. I know, like we all do, right? Like everyone's got crazy names for their kids.
Yeah.
And I mean, as an Yvette, that's not even that crazy of a name, but the spelling is difficult. I mean, is there any words of like caution?
Of wisdom?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
do you want to try to stop me to like save my son from the trauma I'm about to inflict on him with with an atypical spelling?
Yeah, I would just say whatever name you think of all of the names that other kids are going to call your child.
No, that one I don't agree with.
No?
Because that's just going to come down to how popular or well liked or how jealous people are of that child. So no matter what your name is, they can grab it and do whatever they want with it. So I don't. You can take any name and turn it into anything you want.
Yeah, but some are easier than others.
Possibly, yeah. I so as Conrad, I had Clink Hammer. I had a lot to, yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about more pleasant things. Let's talk about, as we promised. This is a real great way to get viewer retention, keep them watching, is to not talk about what you promised you were going to talk about.
Bullying.
Yeah. Rather than, okay, so you're going to go out. We're not talking like anniversary or date night or anything like that. This is just, you're going out for a nice meal. I don't want to cook tonight. I just want to go out and sit down and eat something decent.
Yeah.
Relatively affordable, not super fancy. Where are you going and what are you eating?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to take a moment of silence for our long lost Viet Palace.
Oh.
So sad.
Yeah.
It was on 25th. I don't even remember. I don't know the roads quite yet. But it was amazing Vietnamese food. So
I've never been there, and that's probably why they closed down. I'm so sorry.
it was so good. It was the best.
Should we have that moment of silence?
Yeah.
We'll have 5 seconds here. I'm going to count in my head. 5 seconds is a long time on the air. I think that's a lot of people are turning on the radio. They're like, is this channel working? So that's our moment of silence for Viet Palace, which cannot be your favorite because they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone, unfortunately.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So what new Vietnamese place are you eating at? Or where do you go now?
Yeah, runner-up, I would say Pho Delicious is also really good.
Pho Delicious.
I do enjoy the shrimp pho.
Yeah.
And then also their honeydew melon smoothie.
Is that Henry's place over on MP, right next to Sushi Burrito?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them. You could get like one for lunch and one for dinner.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Sushi burrito's great.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, Nat and Aaliyah. Do you know them through FMJ, or did you guys never cross paths?
I don't think we crossed paths, but I do
Okay.
know I have met them before.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
great,
remember that.
Great couple. Everybody remembers you, Yvette.
Mm.
They don't remember how to spell your name, but they remember you. Everybody remembers you. Okay, so let's say you are going to meet somebody new. Somebody you want to get to know them a little bit better, maybe from one of your classes. And you know what? I would like to go out and have a drink, maybe have a beer or a coffee or whatever. You want to go meet, outside of the work, but not like a sit-down restaurant. You want to go just to a meeting place. What's your go-to? Where's your favorite meeting place in town?
I feel like there's so many, so they kind of switch around. Right now, I'm really enjoying going to Thunder Coffee.
Thunder Coffee, in West Fargo?
West Fargo, but they also have a location in Brewhalla.
Oh, do they?
Yep. So and there's also like many places to eat in there too.
In Brewhalla, yeah.
In Brewhalla, yeah. So
Brewhalla is a
coffee.
common response on this one, but I will say Thunder Coffee for sure.
Yeah, Thunder
Let's give
Coffee,
them
West
a shout
Fargo.
out.
Yes.
Very cool.
Super
And what do
tasty.
you? I forgot to ask though on the last. What do you get when you go to the runner up? Who is the runner up?
For
Pho Delicious. What do you get? Yeah,
yeah, the shrimp foot.
Oh, you did say
Yeah,
shrimp. I'm
with
sorry.
the honeydew melon smoothie.
Nope. I'm sorry. I was so having a senior moment there. I'm getting to be an old man. Okay. Next question. Favorite grocery store?
100% the Asian American supermarket.
Yeah.
Super good, I would say, because they actually, fun fact, my mom used to live in Fargo years ago. And so sometimes one of the owners will recognize me and they'll be like, oh, like, how's your mom? Like, they should move to Fargo. And I'm like, oh, wow, you remember me?
This is the big one, the new one, right across from Northwest. You don't know where Northwest is, but right across the street, right up on Main there.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a
So.
great store.
Mhm.
Great store. My Japanese wife loves to get all her food there. What do you do you get all your groceries there, or that's just your favorite one in town?
It's my favorite one in town because there's so many just like varied, I want to say fresh grocery. Like,
and they have so much stuff there, though. I mean, it's like a full-on grocery store. They've got everything, and I love going there.
it's really good. And it's a lot less expensive than grocery store. And I want to say like a lot, but it's less expensive
For
than
those specialty items. No,
Yes.
I was I had a craving for curry last Sunday, and I drove way across town just to go get just a box of curry, walk in, walk out.
Yeah.
$6. It was great. It was
That's
awesome.
I'd also say La Unica as well. So La Unica has in Moorhead and then
Yeah.
also on University.
Yeah.
Say over by the old tattoo addictions.
Yeah.
They have really good meals. I like
Yes.
getting their tamales. And if you like Mexican candy, I do. It's very tasty.
Well, you have a Hispanic heritage, don't you? I mean, so you love that kind of. That must be mother's milk to you, or not so much, or
Yeah, I love all of the candies, all of the like food things that are there, like the pre-made food. And I think you can also like they serve meals. So
yeah,
you
they
can
do.
order.
I've had their breakfast tacos before,
Yeah.
because their tortillas are very they're real.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're good. Like they're amazing. Like that's chewy just in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be a great place to just go get a taco. Now you know a lot of people. You do a lot of networking in town here, I'd say, or at least you get out and you meet people. So this one might be a little harder, a little bit get you in a little bit of hot water here. But what is your favorite business in town? Your favorite small, locally owned business?
Favorite business. That is a little bit hard, but I would say because there's so many. Like
I
there's
know.
so many good ones.
You can say yourself is the easy out.
Well,
I just got to put somebody on the board.
is it my favorite one though? I don't know. Like,
You're not your favorite.
I'm not my favorite.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm always working on it. So
Yeah.
I would say for me, I do enjoy my studio so much. Like
Yeah.
just being there with like people and training and
Yeah,
all the things.
but it's work. Yeah, I
It
get
is work. Yeah, still. And it's still hard to think about it in that way, in that
Yeah.
sense that I'm like, oh, I'm doing this full time and
Yeah.
it has to pay my bills
Absolutely.
versus welding. But I would say small business. Thunder Coffee is also one of my favorites. I'm just a Thunder Coffee stan. I love the
Yeah.
owners. They're so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like will always talk about like I don't know, they're just so open to giving advice and like talking about like their struggles, and me too, and like what's going well. So I'd say small businesses for me, it's not just like the product or what they are serving, but it's also like the people behind it.
Yeah, who they are.
And they know, they're very like community focused, and they enjoy Fargo, and they want to see it be a place where people want to come and live and spend time here. So
that's amazing. Okay, last question, and then we'll get out of here. It's going to be your day off. You're not working. One of the rare days you're not working.
That does not happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, not for me neither, and that's
Yeah.
why this is my favorite question, because I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? What do you do? Maybe not for, we have the Fargo Fun segment, but what do you do regularly? What's your hobby to like unwind and just not be build all the time? But what do you do for fun? What's your favorite recreation?
Yeah, I would say like a really good day for me would be definitely making a meal would be in there.
Cooking,
I enjoy cooking a lot.
Lucky hubby.
Yeah, actually now, and it's been a labor of love, because in the beginning I was a really bad cook. Terrible. Like
Did you know you were a bad cook?
no.
Yeah. You didn't. That's the worst. Is when you're making people food and you just like, here it is, look what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Keith, my husband, he'd be like, "What is that? What did you just make?" He's like, "Why is there a salad in a bag with teriyaki chicken?"
He wasn't polite about it. He wasn't
Oh.
like, so good, honey.
No,
He was
so-
like, wife, this needs to be better. Like, that's what you get when you marry a welder, I guess.
Well, yeah, one of the things that I really enjoy about Keith is his strong personality. He cannot be bullied.
Yeah. And even with bad food, he won't be bullied.
Yeah, won't be. He'll be honest. He won't be mean, but he'll be honest. Yeah, so I'd say definitely cooking, spending time with friends, going. If there's an event, I really enjoy going to events.
Yeah.
And just I like being where the people are, but at the same time, like I need a balance between being where the people are and then also being where there are no people.
Yes.
And being at home.
Yeah.
And cleaning. I do enjoy tidying. Like I get like this thrill of like throwing things away or donating things.
Yeah. It is when you get the mindset of like getting rid of things is good. All of a sudden it does. It's like, yes, got it. Yeah, very good. Well, that's the show.
Whoa.
If you look at the clock, we're 5 minutes over.
Oh,
I always
yes.
go over. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and plug yourself, plug who you are, plug what you do, plug your 6-week series, plug. It's all your floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone who's listening. I'm sorry for the mosquito voice. I feel like my voice is very high pitched, and it's like that in person.
No, it's an ASMR thing. People are gonna love it. People love it. It's great.
Okay, maybe. So I would say for me, I would love to have you at the studio. If you have any questions at all, I am available via the email, which is hello@fmariel.com, hello@fmarial.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, that would be amazing, at fmariel or at fmarielpoll. We have a link tree on there that has a lot of things, as in like new things that are coming up, and also just little tidbits. I like to put out a newsletter where I will also give some of my honest thoughts on things. But I would just say, if you're interested, come by. We have a bunch of beginner classes throughout the week. If you are scared, please tell me, and maybe we can work something out. So thank you.
Very good. And of course, I am Conrad Fargo. This has been the Fargo 5. You can find me anywhere. Go to Google, type in Conrad Fargo. Go to Facebook, type in Conrad Fargo. Go to Amazon, I'm for sale. Type in Conrad Fargo. Go to Spotify. Please subscribe on Spotify. I want more Spotify subscribers. YouTube were more popular. But anywhere, Conrad Fargo, I'm there. This has been the Fargo 5. Whew,
Conrad Show.
Yep, this has been the Conrad Show. Hey, welcome to the Conrad Show. I am losing it over here this last segment. We're going to get out of here with David Bowie. And, yeah, I know, right? Who doesn't love Bowie? And Starman. And we will see you next week.
Bye.